continues.
A Hawaii man is leading an effort to preserve ancient South Pacific treasures.
He's tired of seeing artifacts from places like the Marquesas Islands disappear or taken far from their home. Now, some ancient Polynesian artifacts are being uncovered, and they're being placed in the first museum of its kind in the Marquesas Islands. It's all thanks to a Hawaii archaeologist.
Professor Barry Rolett
most of this is
has gone where no archaeologist has gone before.
But there, we're on a tiny little island, and there are no officials. They're just everyday people, and nobody cares what your title is.
Rolett fell in love with the tiny little island of Tahuata, deep in the heart of the Marquesas Islands. And the people fell in love with him, trusting him and his team enough to allow him to uncover Polynesian artifacts hundreds of years old.
Sometimes we find one thing after another, and sometimes in the morning we'll find all kinds of fish hooks and clay pipes and stone tools.
Student Eric West describes what it's like to discover that history.
I think the first thing that I found was a flake or a fragment of an adze, which would have been used to make a canoe or chop down a tree or any kind of cutting or carving activities. And it was just really exciting to find that and think that somebody had made that so long ago.
With no museums in the Marquesas, local artifacts end up leaving the community forever. But this Hawaii mission was different. Money was donated to build the first museum on Tahuata. The entire community worked together as display cases were shipped in. It was an event of a lifetime for the 350 residents of this island village and for the Hawaii team who spent years on the project.
It was just a really good feeling to know that we were able to help the community down there that helped us so much.
Inside, the fruits of labor, tools that were used by the ancestors of Tahuata, returned back to the great-great-grandchildren and beyond.
What better place to leave them for people to appreciate and to enjoy? What better place than in the place where they were actually found?
The Institute for Polynesian Studies and the National Endowment for Humanities also helped fund the project. Professor Rolett leaves for Harvard University on Tuesday. They're so impressed with Rolett's Tahuata project that they've asked him to teach at the prestigious university for a year.
Well, it is a very interesting subject.
Neat story.
Fascinating. And something